Sanitation at Animal Asylum. Point number 1. That's Marc.
Toilet sanitation. Build your own toilet. If you build your own toilet, you're responsible for your own sanitation. That's the best way to combat any kind of sanitary problems in your room. Have your own toilet, look after it yourself. If you built it yourself, you'll have some kind of pride in your toilet and you will look after it. So build yourself.
It's right, we do supply toilets here, but most of the time people just make like a right mess of them, and we got to send in people to clean them.
Money.
It's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
We haven't got money to burn, if we.
I mean, we should be having to spend our money and tolerate the sort of people who are willing to work for the small amount of money that we give them. I mean, most of the time these people are from countries where they haven't even got sanitation where they're from. So you're asking them to keep something clean what they have no concept of whatsoever. You know, you say, go and clean that, and they say, why? And you say, because it's dirty. And they say, but what is it? Well, it's a toilet. And what's it used for? It's so you don't just shit on the floor and walk away and leave it. And this is just a complete, just total mind fuck for them. Because they're just so used to, they don't wear trousers. Most of them, it is an actual fact that most of the globe doesn't wear trousers. Can't take it in.
Well, number 2 on the sanitary list.
Right, okay, yeah, number 2.
What's
number 2's?
Hey, I forgot about that. That's what we used to say. That's what we used to say, wasn't it? Number,
yeah, I remember.
Sanitary, number 2, is about number 2, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh. It just so happened though, didn't it? It wasn't planned. Remember you said it, and then we worked it out. It was 2.
Didn't it? And it was a couple of days after it. We actually worked it out, wasn't it?
Yeah, because we said it and we didn't laugh the first time, did we? But it wasn't until you shouted over to me, didn't you? You were the other side, weren't you? And you said,
fucking hilarious. It was so funny.
And I was busy doing something, and I nearly.
I said to you, "Are you doing a number 2?"
Yeah, and I was, but you cut me off, so I wasn't. Isn't that weird? Yeah. Well, yeah, number 2. Go on.
No, I thought we'd done number 2.
Oh, right, okay. Number 3 then.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3. Witnesses.
Yeah.
Always have a witness when you go to the toilet.
Well, do you know what? I always have the opposite down in my book, and I bought the book from a reputable source. But I'll be on the phone in the morning because I reckoned it was the other way.
No, always have a witness. Always have a witness, because what happens is you end up dropping something what's like that long. I can't even fit it. I'm gonna have to go back in. Like you drop something like about like literally that long coming out. It's gone.
Yeah.
You end up with something about that long and about that wide.
That's pretty wide.
About that
That's
wide.
quite wide.
And the thing is, you can't go off and not flush it because it will just stick there. You've got to get rid of it quick. But you ain't got your camera on you.
No.
If you've got a witness there, you can say, "Look at that." And they'll just look at you and be like, "Bravo."
Wow.
And then you can flush it quick. Whereas I've seen it before, you know, a couple of times someone's left like a really big long one curled up round the pan, almost literally just caught under the lip of the toilet.
What? The water's maybe here?
Yeah, the water's down here,
yeah.
And it's literally going round the U-bed, coming up here, and it's almost bending over back on itself.
And the other end, I'm willing to wager, would probably come out the water as well, somewhere else. It's that long.
Well, I would think there'd be a seesaw effect, and it's like, or even an iceberg effect. Now that would be scary.
What? Because
if you had that much out of the water, just imagine what's in the water.
This is terrible. So now you can see why we need number 3. Number 3.
Yeah, number 3 witnesses. Yeah. Number 4
is to keep a very clean shower curtain. Because if we don't keep shower curtains clean, there will be all sorts of rife trouble.
Yeah.
if you remember.
All I ever remember about the shower curtains is having to keep re-threading those plastic hoops through them.
Well, yeah,
Because almost every time I go into the shower area, there's a body led face down in the drain. They've sort of wrapped their arm around the shower curtain. They've fallen to their death, usually, to their death, and they always pull the shower curtain off. And I just get sick. I don't get sick of them dying, because it means we've already been paid for that month, and we'll get someone else sent to us anyway, because capacity is just rammed at this place.
I know there's an expense at that, but they reckon that it's better to have the shower curtain come off so they can wrap the body up. And then they move the body in the curtain. It doesn't arouse any fear in the other patients when we have to walk through with the body through the hospital.
This is why it's better to drag a body, because it's usually below bed height.
And
the other patients, if you're dragging a body along the floor, the other patients don't sit it. If you try like faulty towers, like, you know, carrying the body through, even if it is wrapped up in a shower curtain, usually it's quite easy anyway. Someone says, "What's that?" and you say it's a shower curtain, and they say it's quite stiff though, and you say it's a dirty shower curtain. Rule number 5 to do with sanitation. No products what cost any sort of money should ever be used in the name of sanitation. There is always nature, you know, being a God-fearing person, nature will always provide for everything Unilever have already designed.
I see what you're saying.
You know, there's no need to be buying bleach, for instance, because we all know the natural, you know, offset, natural axis opposite to bleach, we know, is straw.
No, hang on. You're talking about the opposite of bleach. The direct opposite of bleach. If you were to oppose bleach,
it would be straw.
It would be straw.
It would be the chemical element straw.
Right, so once you've got that straw...
no bleach, stuff straw down there.
Oh, I see.
I'm not saying like it works in the same chemical way. I'm saying bleach will get rid of a shit stain on the toilet. So will a handful of straw. That's why it's like the exact opposite, but it does exactly the same thing. That's why it's an axis of opposite, which basically means it reflects 4 times back on itself.
So it's 4 times as powerful as bleach, is what you're saying. The straw.
That's a strong claim, but it is better and it's cheaper. Whether it's 4 times stronger than bleach, I would like, you know.
This is an amazing thing.
Yeah, it's like soap. Like, you know, what does soap do? Gets dirt off of your hands, right? Then it basically,
I'd say it allows you to wash.
Yeah. For a primary purpose, it allows you to wash, say, dirt off your hands. So does curtains.
Yeah,
you can always wipe your hands off.
They're less willing, though, aren't they?
Not if you don't ask it. Is it, you know, are you raping curtains by wiping your hands on them?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think that soap is very lax, very loose.
It's very luxe.
If you think about it, that's how I think. It's a psychology, isn't it? Psychology of curtains. If you think about a curtain and what it's thinking, you're more likely to close the curtain, aren't you? If the curtain's open,
if it wants you to touch it at all.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So if you think along those lines, does this curtain want to be touched? If the curtain doesn't want to be touched, you won't touch the curtain. And maybe next time then it'll give you the chance to touch it because you didn't touch it before.
Anyway, good night from Animal.
Yeah, 5, good night.